Okay, we're going to be adding and subtracting some positive and negative numbers. So there's a couple of things here. Number one, there is a bit of a rule that when you have a positive and a negative right next to each other, that really means negative. Okay? And when you have a negative and a negative next to each other, that really means positive. Okay, so when you have two negatives to each other, they're the same signs, that's positive, same. And when you have two operations next to each other different, like plus and minus, that will always mean to subtract. So if we have a look here, we've got minus 5, and we've got a positive and a negative right next to each other. So if we go back to here, we know that that really means minus. So if we start on minus 5, and we're going to minus 2, 1, 2, we end up on minus 7. Okay, we'll keep going. So we have here, again, we have a similar situation. We've got a positive and a negative next to each other, so that really means minus, right? 5 minus 2, so 5 minus 2 takes us down to 3, positive 3. Next one here, there's nothing tricky in the middle, so we start off on minus 5. We're going to add 2, so we're going this way, and that takes us to minus 3. So you've got to remember that when we add, we're always traveling this way, and when we subtract, we're always traveling towards the left on the number line. Okay. Next one, we have 5 plus 2, so we start here. We're going to add 2, 1, 2. We're going to end up on 7. Next one over here in the green, we've got 6 plus 3. Well, that's an easy one. That's just a normal sum that we would be familiar with. So that's 9. We have here a little bit of trickiness. So positive and negative. If we go back over here, right, remember, this really means negative. So we start off on 6 minus 3. So start off on 6 minus 3. 1, 2, 3 will take us to 3. Remember, minus is always going that way. Next one down, we have the same situation. We have a plus and a minus right next to each other. So we know that means minus. So minus 6, and we're going to be minusing 3. So 1, 2, 3 takes us down to minus 9. And the last one here, nothing strange in the middle. We start on minus 6, and we're going to add 3. Adding is always going this way. So 1, 2, 3, it's minus 3.